Okay, so today I am doing my makeup. Let's get glam, get ready with me because I am about to start off with my brows. Actually, today my entire base is already complete. So I am just filling in my brows and I use a lot of different products, but this is kind of one of my go-tos. It's a MAC Spike eyebrow pencil and I just kind of fill in with this and then I move into, just kind of bringing in the brushes. And there's a Milani powder that it's kind of my go-to. And I use my little NARS mirror. This is a NARS kind of, it's a quad, but it's not four. It's just a palette, a mini palette, and I typically go for that all the time. And of course we're using Juvia's Place, the Warrior palette, and I love this one because it's very neutral. Not super into any of those crazy colors anymore, but here we are. I'm going in with the brow powder just to kind of make it look a little bit more normal and not so sketchy. Sometimes when you fill in your brow with a pencil, it tends to look a little bit drawn on. And I typically take a spoolie just to even them out. And, that way they look very natural and shaded, that gradient effect. And if you guys want to see more of that, I do have another tutorial that shows more of those details. Okay, so now we are getting back into the next steps. Okay, now here what I'm doing is just taking the darkest color and putting it in my creases, and then I just do a little bit of a windshield wiper motion, and now I'm kind of going into my brow. The brows really do take a lot of finessing, so here I am because I have very wispy brows, just crafting a new one. I didn't inherit the nice bushy brows that both of my sisters did, so I am just making it look very natural. There we go. Perfect. And of course you have to make sure everything is even, so evenly distributing the powder to give it a nice gradient effect. So it's going to be a little lighter on the edges, so I'm taking some of that spiked eyebrow pencil and dragging it with the powder into the heaviest part of the brow, which is going to be directly above like the iris in the middle of the cheek. Okay, now we're looking good. I like to take a little bit of that powder and blend it into like the just below the brow so that it almost creates a shadow and it looks very natural. Think of the brows as the frame of your face, so you can never be too cautious when making sure that you're doing this just right. And I'm going in with that spoolie one more time just to blend out that look. And we are done. Done. The look is great. Now I'm just going to add in some shadow with my favorite palette, the NARS Copper palette, and it's got these wonderful soft browns and very natural. Gotta sneeze. I hate it when this happens. Buzdrovia. All right, thank you for the sneeze. Okay. All right, so then, when you have a powdery kind of eyeshadow, that tends to happen. And I have these nice new lights that are very bright. But anyway, back to the makeup tutorial. We are now putting on the shadows. I put in with a fluffy blending brush the darker crease color, and then now this is just a regular neutral color on the lid, and then I like to pop a little bit of a kind of champagne color in the center of the eye, or corner of the eyes. Okay, and I am putting dark liner, doing the waterline and a tight line, followed by a wonderful cat eye that I always do, and I'm using L'Oreal Infallible. I love this marker pen. It's one of those felt tips, and it just makes it, you're gone and you're done, and it's so easy. I used to use a lot of other like products where I'd have to go in with a gel liner and a pencil and, you know, all kinds of stuff. But I just find that this is easy when you want to throw and go. Because this is my first thing in the morning. I got work today. Let me hurry up and look presentable on camera, working remotely. Now what I'm doing here is just smudging. I'm using a soft brown to smudge the black coal eyeliner, and that just kind of makes it so that it doesn't run. And it also just gives it a more sultry, smoky kind of look. If that's what you're going for, you really want to do that. And then you can see up close, I have done my eyes, but I like to add a coat of mascara. And this mascara one is amazing. Yeah, look at that. Yay. All right, this lipstick is actually Modesty from MAC. It's a like brownish pink. I really like it because it's one of those lipsticks I tend to throw on when I don't put on a liner, which isn't often. I always put on a liner. And don't worry, I am going to blend out, you know, the chin, kind of like a cheekbone powder that I have there. But gotta be silly a little bit. All right, now it's time for the hair. All right, I wrapped my hair last night, did a silk press yesterday, and I have a tendency to lose my head wrap, so I doubled it. I think I tripled it, really. There we go. And then I put on the silk. Now it's time to take this wrap apart. It held up pretty well. It held up really nicely. So, and then I just comb it in front of my face and let my hair fall in my face. Who said that? Little Mama. I think she said it in one of her songs. Okay, and then I just keep combing it and got a nice bowl cut going on here, but just keep that combing of the wrap. And I'm talking to my nephew here. And look at that. It holds up so nicely. I think when I wrap it tonight, I'm going to add a little bit of oil. This is just fresh blowout and then silk press. And I like to part it and then have that. Oh, look how fluffy. Yes, there we go. And then I'm going to bring in a brush just to kind of tame the baby hairs that are going on here. Yeah, but this is a good bob. I did trim my hair a little bit yesterday. I was like, I want to go and get a salon. And it's just like, for what? No, I can do this myself. And just watch a couple of YouTube tutorials, do my own silk press, and it turned out pretty well. Hey. All right, now we take the brush to get some of those baby hairs and brush it and style it. Yeah. Looking great. Very 90s throwback. Hey. All right. Of course, I'm going to primp and play and smile for the camera now. Click, click, click. All right. Yeah, there we go. Not going anywhere today, just working from home. But, you know, when you look your best, you feel your best and you perform your best and you are able to tack on the day. And when you stay ready, you don't have to worry about getting ready. So smile and take on your day with resilience and brilliance and flip your hair and rock. What is this Willow Smith song? I rock my hair back and forth. Yeah. All right. I'm going to be primping this hair all day. All right. Look at the fish face. All right. I have to be silly, you know. Add levity into your day and you'll always be nice and bubbly. All right, and this is the end of the Get Ready With Me hair and makeup, and just ready to smile and be bright and sunny. Thanks for watching.